Hey guys, so I am currently sitting in the parking lot of the hospital waiting to go in to my pre-op and get a COVID test. I'm not looking forward to that. All of these things are going through my mind, all the different scenarios, like what if they don't get a good swab? What if my allergies interfere with it? What if my Claritin pill that I took this morning has some weird effect on the test results? My anxiety about the whole situation is just kind of going through the roof. So I am just here hanging out with my hubs and we just had a little bit of lunch and we are waiting to go in. So we still have probably about a half an hour, but I might go in soon and just see what's going on, see if they can get me in early. I don't know exactly what the pre-op entails, especially these days with everything going on. I don't know if it's strictly just for the COVID test or if they actually are going to go over some other stuff. I've already met with the doctor and I've already talked to the scheduler, and they've already given me all of my instructions for 3 days prior and then the day before, everything I need to do. Just kind of anxious about what we're actually going to go over today. I do have to drop off my FMLA paperwork so that I can get that filled out. Hopefully I can get that back soon. Other than that, just waiting. Does anybody else feel like a robber or a ninja or like Shredder from the Ninja Turtles when they wear their masks? Is it just me? It's probably just me. So I'm sitting here in the waiting room. I'm all checked in. Now I'm just waiting for them to call me and get my pre-op instructions and get something long and pointy shoved up my nose. So that'll be interesting. And apparently I have to call my insurance company because for some reason they don't have a pre-authorization or something. So I'm just waiting for the call to go back.
Some people say it may tickle. It is uncomfortable, but it should not hurt. And you may have some tearing of the eyes. Okay.
How long is it in there for?
5 seconds.
Okay.
So I put it in, get it to the back through your nose, get it to the back of your throat, and then I leave it there for 5 seconds, then twirl it around and take it out.
Okay.
All right?
I get comfortable.
And she starts to smell.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I put on extra deodorant today too. Have you done a lot of these tests?
Since we started elective surgery, anybody that has surgery has to come in and see us and get one of these tests.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, friendly games. That's what I say.
Oh, man.
So sit back in your chair. Okay. Just relax. Okay. All right, through your nose.
Do I breathe out my mouth? Or do I breathe out my
Your
nose?
nose is fine. In through your nose, out, middle.
Okay.
Just take some deep breaths in and out, real slowly. Okay.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Whew.
Okay.
Yeah. It kind of feels like I might have a bloody nose. Has that ever happened? Might be a little bit of blood on there. Is that bad?
Yeah, we can't do it. We have to go through.
Oh no. Oh no, not twice. Oh. What happens if the other side gets like that too?
Well, then I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go again.
Okay, ready? Okay. I'm gonna hold it there for 5 seconds.
Okay. Oh, I felt that one on the back of my throat for sure. I didn't really feel the other one. Oh, is that one better?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm probably the most dramatic person you've had.
Oh, no.
Okay, good. Oh. So I just had my test done. That was rather unpleasant. But now I have some blood to get drawn, so waiting for that. Okay, all done. Now I gotta go home and self-isolate until surgery. I can't go anywhere, I can't see anybody. And then I have to take my temperature twice a day, every day. Okay, so you guys probably just saw all of that. It was very unpleasant. I was not okay with it. Not only did I have it once, I had to do it twice, which I don't wish on anyone. My nose still feels weird. This is the side that she went in first, and it felt like I got an instant bloody nose. I didn't see any blood, no blood came out, but there was a tiny bit of discoloration on the swab, so she had to do it again. She went through this nostril instead. This nostril, the sensation was worse, but the after feeling is much better than this side. This side still feels weird. This side feels kind of normal, almost. I mean, it still tickles because I have allergies anyway, and my nose tickles all the time, but now that she shoved that thing in there, it just feels wrong. I did have my blood drawn as well. I had the CBC panel, so as from what I'm not a doctor, obviously. I'm not a nurse. I don't know any of this stuff. I'm just spewing out what I was told. The CBC is basically checking white blood cells, red blood cells, making sure there's no infections, like just making sure your blood's good, making sure that you're fine and healthy and stuff. So I went through the whole pre-op thing, the spiel. They gave me this soap, antibacterial soap, and actually they gave it to me like a month ago when I was supposed to go in, but then they canceled everything. So I still have the soap. I'm supposed to use that Sunday, Monday, and the morning of Tuesday from neck down. Don't get it near your unmentionables because it will burn, she said. So noted. Don't use it on your hair. I think I can still, the directions on the bottle say I can shampoo as normal. And then I use that. I use a clean washcloth every time. I use a clean towel every time. Nothing to eat or drink from midnight the night before. And I can still take my allergy pill in the morning, and I do have an inhaler for occasional asthma that coincides with my hay fever or allergies, so bring that with me. Don't bring any valuables. Don't bring rings or earrings or any jewelry of any kind. No valuable things. I can take my phone, so I'm hoping that I can film a little bit here and there as I'm able, but obviously I'm not going to be able to film a lot, especially when I first come out of anesthesia. I'll probably be a little bit loopy until I get kind of situated with myself. I'm supposed to come home the same day, so hopefully if I can walk on my own and go to the bathroom without a problem, then I'll come home. That is that. I am supposed to wait for a call the night before surgery from the short stay nurse, and she will tell me what time to arrive at the hospital. I think today was worse anxiety-wise than Tuesday will be. Obviously, I'm going to be anxious on Tuesday, but the level of anxiousness, I think, was more anxious about today than I will be on Tuesday, because today I was awake for two things getting shoved into the back of my head, basically. Tuesday, I'm gonna be asleep. I just walk into a room, get dressed or undressed or whatever happens, and I go to bed. And then I wake up and it's all done. Hopefully everything goes okay. Knock on all the wood. Knock on whatever wood I can find around here. This is not real wood. Oh, this is real wood. I think it's bamboo though. Does that count? I am to self-isolate for the next however many days until my surgery. Today is Thursday and my surgery is on Tuesday. So I can't go anywhere. No grocery stores, no fast food, no nothing. Isolated completely. And my family has to do the best that they can to isolate themselves as well. So pretty much that's it until we get to the day of. So I feel like I have something in my eye, and I washed my hands when I got home, but don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Okay. So today was the first day that I had to shower with this special soap. It's basically the same kind of soap that the surgeons use before they perform surgeries. And I don't know if I used enough. I only used like, I don't know, 5 or 6 drops on a clean washcloth. It didn't foam up or anything. It looked like just a liquid, like not even the soap. It wasn't a gel. It was like straight up liquid. So I don't know if I was supposed to shake it first. I don't know how to use it. It doesn't really say. Like, it says some kind of quantity on the bottle for washing hands, but I don't even know what that is because it's in milliliters. I'm not that great with that, so I could look it up, but I didn't. So, and it kind of scared me because on the bottle it kept saying like, if skin is irritated or a rash occurs, you know, seek medical attention ASAP, because it's basically a super strong antimicrobial soap and it's supposed to kill all the things. I'm supposed to use it 3 days up until surgery, and then the morning of surgery. Can't use any lotions, can't put anything on my skin. I didn't ask about deodorant, and it didn't say not to use deodorant, so I don't know, but I didn't put it on anyway. I didn't put anything in my hair. It's just plain old plain. I have super sensitive skin, and I'm hoping that super strong surgery soap doesn't like do anything bad. But again, I don't think I used enough this morning, so tomorrow I'm gonna use quite a bit more and make sure that I really scrub down tomorrow. So I have been hydrating my body like crazy to get ready for my surgery tomorrow. I am feeling super anxious, even though I think when I went to the hospital to give birth, that was probably I had more reason to be anxious. I mean, tomorrow I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna get into that prep room and go to sleep, and then hopefully just wake up in the recovery room, knock on wood, after about an hour or so. The fear of the unknown is really what I'm most anxious about. So anyway, I've set an alarm on my phone every hour to remind myself to drink water. So I've already gone through 2 of these water bottles so far. This one's almost gone, so that'll be 3. And it's 2 in the afternoon. I really want my veins to be nice and juicy so that they don't have a problem getting that IV in. I'm supposed to also take my temperature every morning and night until my surgery, which I've completely forgot about. So I just took my temperature once and it's normal. So I'll take it again tonight, and then I'll take it again in the morning, and hopefully that'll be good enough. I'm supposed to fill out this little chart because of the COVID stuff that's happening right now. So they just want to make sure that you're not sick. I'm supposed to be sheltering in place, which I have been since I went to get the test done. So I think everything's in place now. It's just get it done, get home, and recover. It's time. I just got out of the shower. I'm not supposed to wear any makeup or jewelry or lotions or anything, so I am freshly desanitized from their special soap and wearing the comfiest clothing I own, which is just a zip-up hoodie, a very loose t-shirt, and some really stretchy pants. So anxiety level 1,000,002. Just breathe. Here I am in my gown. Open in the back, my butt is hanging out. This is the short stay room. That's the bed I gotta get on and get wheeled out in. And then there's a bathroom back in there. So I'm about to get on the bed and get knocked out. So I'll see you guys on the other side. So I'm all ready, just waiting to go back. I've got about 15 minutes before I'm supposed to get in there. And I've got my IV in. They had to try 3 times, but finally got it. My veins are stubborn. I'm in my gown, I'm in my cute little hat. We're gonna go in. Just waking up. I had some applesauce and water. It's hard to breathe with this stupid mask on. I feel like I have a stomach ache, but I'm still pretty drowsy. So other than that, I think I'm good. I'm just cold. So I've had some Jello and apple juice and applesauce. I've taken 2 pain pills. I have an ice pack, so as soon as I have my pain under control, they're gonna let me go home. My throat is really sore still from the breathing tube during the operation. Other than that and some aches, stomach ache and muscle aches, I feel okay. So they gave me another pain medicine in my IV because I was still having some stomach ache. Yeah, I think I'm feeling, yeah, it's helping. And so it feels better than it did. I can just still tell that it's gonna hurt if I don't keep up on my meds, so I gotta make sure I do that. And my mouth is super dry, and my ice pack is starting to melt. So I should be able to go home probably within the next half hour or so. They just needed to get my pain under control. I've already been up to the bathroom and I've already had some applesauce and Jello. So I'm doing good. I'm just exhausted. Drugs are good. Good drugs are good. Bad drugs are bad. Don't do drugs unless they're the good ones. And you're in a hospital. Okay, I'm feeling much better. The pain is like a 2 or a 3 now, but I am just waiting for the nurse to discharge me. I think my throat hurts worse than anything. It's still really sore, so I think some hot tea might help when I get home. I should be discharged hopefully in the next, within the half hour, I think. So I finished my Jello. It was really good. I'm usually not a big fan, but it tasted so good. I haven't had anything to eat for 18 hours now, I think. So yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. I just have to make sure I watch what I eat so I can have low-fat foods, a lot of soups, clear soups. To start out with, I could have a light sandwich, but I don't know if my throat's ready for that. So anything I can gum down, I think I'm gonna go for. So what was really weird was before I went in for surgery, there was a alarm that went off and my door shut. There were some flashing lights out in the hallway. I was told it was a fire alarm, but they said code red, and then they put some kind of location in the hospital. So that kind of made my anxiety go through the roof a little bit. And it was really weird when they were wheeling me down to the surgery. I'd never been in a surgery room like that before. And I transferred onto the table and I put my arm out on this little wing thing from the table. And it was really weird. I just started to get super disoriented and then I went to sleep. it was the weirdest feeling. Like I could move my eyes and move my head, but it just all started to, I don't know, get fuzzy. And then the next thing I knew, I was super groggy waking up. And I woke up, when I woke up, I was back in the short stay recovery room, which is where I'm at right now. And it took me a little while. I was really tired. But I finally started to come around, and like immediately I ate some applesauce. So now I know how my baby feels when we're feeding him, and he's either not quite awake or he's just looking around because I got it all over my face. But I got that down so I could take some pain pills, and then that didn't do much. So after a little while, they put some pain medicine in my IV, and that seems to be helping quite a bit. So I'm gonna be discharged any minute now. But I gotta pee really bad again. I peed like once before, once after, and I gotta pee again. So I should be going home very soon. It really wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be in my head. It's just gonna be painful for a little bit, sore. But I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about the gallstones and gallbladder attacks anymore, because that pain, that was really bad. But now I'm hungry, so I think I'm gonna have some soup when I get home. I need to get out my little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Come and wait on me. So that's what it looks like. My belly button's right under here. This is where they took the gallbladder out. And then 2 more. It's still kind of numb. And cold, because I had a cold press on it, but that's it. Now I gotta go home. Yay!
Is that your car right there?
I think so. Yeah. That's it. Woohoo!
Oh, it feels good out here.
Yeah, it does. Alright, I'm home now. I'm on the couch hanging out. I got my baby in front of me on the, we call it a scoot scoot. He's just happy as a clam over there. So, just gonna have some lunch and relax and have some tea because my voice hurts. So I'm gonna go rest. Oh, buddy, you're all messy.
It's all milky.
Yeah, I need a rag. Oh, you're funny.
How come they had to put a breathing tube in your
Hi. I don't know. It's just the way they do it, I guess. So it's day 2 at 7:30. So it's been 24 hours since I went into the operating room. I did not sleep very well last night. The part that was the worst was just the aching of my shoulders and back. And I basically slept here on the couch, kind of reclined, and my left shoulder in the back was just really sore and hurting, and they said that that's due to they have to kind of inflate the skin a little bit to do the operation. They said that that should go away within 24 hours. It feels pretty good right now. So the only pain that I'm really feeling so much is that stomach ache, dull stomach ache again. So I still have my ice pack on, and I did bleed a little bit from the incision around my belly button. But it wasn't very much, and it stopped pretty quick, so I was a little concerned. I was like freaking out, but well, I mean, not really. I was kind of still in this like drugged up loopy state, so I'm just like, huh, Mom? Ow, don't laugh. So I still haven't really eaten much, just apple sauce cups and some Jello cups, and just enough to get my pills down. Had a little bit of stew last night, but mostly just ate the vegetables out of it and half of a biscuit. So I'm just trying to breathe and get through the first few days of the pain. So hopefully I can get up and move around and contribute to society once again. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah.
Oh. Is it delicious? Yeah? You just gonna hang out like that for a while?
Oh, it hurts to laugh, but you're so freaking cute. Oh, you're so cute. Day 3, I am on the couch again. I actually did get to spend last night in a bed, but I made it from, I think, about 10 p.m. until about 4 a.m. and then at 4 I had to come down and sit on the couch for the last couple hours, get a little bit of sleep because my shoulder was still really bothering me. Feeling okay. I'm out of my strong pills. I was only given 10 and I had to take 1 every 6 hours, so I'm out of those. So now I'm just on straight Tylenol and ibuprofen, and I'm kind of alternating those two. And I can still feel some aches in my stomach, mostly like on the outside. It just feels achy. I do have a little bit of a backache, but it's not too bad. So just hanging out on the couch, working on my knitting. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted over there on my stories that I got some yarn from Knit Picks, and Garrett, my mom, and I are all gonna work on a project together. And so I'm about halfway done with this one piece. It's backwards right now, but so yeah. Just gonna have a little bit of lunch. I think I'm gonna have a tuna fish sandwich, and other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. So just watching my baby. Can't pick him up yet, but probably in another few days I'll be able to pick him up. The doctor cleared me for 20 pounds, but probably not in the first week or so, just to make sure everything's good. And then after that, should be good to go. All right, so it is day 3, and it's 6 a.m. I just got up and took 2 Tylenol. I took 2 Tylenol last night at about 2 as well. It's supposed to be 1, so I was an hour late, but I actually was able to sleep. So I slept in a little bit and didn't set a 2 a.m. alarm. So I just woke up at 2, noticed I hadn't taken any, took some, reset my alarm, and I woke up at 6 and took 2 more. So I'm feeling okay right now. I'm not feeling bad, but it's still it's still very noticeable. So baby and daddy have been sleeping in another room because it's just easier for him to take care of our son, and it's easier for me to be in this room because it's closer to our bathroom, so I don't have to hobble as far if I need to get up. So I think tonight I should be okay to sleep in the other room with them, so we'll see how it goes. It still kind of hurts to yawn. And I just took my allergy pill. I forgot to take it yesterday. Luckily, it's been okay, knock on wood. Hopefully it's okay today too. So I'm gonna run downstairs and grab some applesauce, have a little bit of coffee. I think yesterday I should have been able to shower, but I didn't one of my bandages was really loose, so I did take it off. I was told I could take off my bandages, but I'm scared. I'm nervous to do that. I've only taken one of them off so far, and I can I'm not gonna gross you guys out, but it kind of weirds me out to think that my body has been opened and something has been taken out. It's so weird to think that we do stuff like that. I mean, I get it. It's, you know, kind of a necessity these days. That's what happens. I mean, people get sick, you have to fix it. And in my case, they had to remove a piece of me. It's just so weird. I've never had a surgery like that before. I never thought that I would have to have a surgery like that before. And it's just, I don't know, it's the weirdest feeling. Not like I can feel that piece missing necessarily right now anyway, but it's still weird. Anyway, enough weirdness. I'm gonna go downstairs and get some coffee and maybe keep knitting. Normal. Maybe. Oh my gosh, you're being so cute. Are you hungry? Ready for bed now? Ready for nap time? So, took the first shower that I've had since Tuesday morning. And I took the band-aids off everything. Everything's really swollen, so if you don't want to see this, just close your eyes for a minute. I'll tell you when it's okay. So, there's the one. It's hard to see. Don't mind my stretch marks either. And then there's the other two. So this top one here is where they pulled the gallbladder out. And then we've got those two down there. And there was a little bit of residual bleeding from this one on Tuesday after I got home. I'll go ahead and show you guys my incision sites 3 weeks after surgery so that you can see how it's healing up. If you don't want to see that, just go ahead and fast forward a couple minutes. And yeah, here we go. So this is the gallbladder scar. It actually is looking pretty darn good. It doesn't really hurt anymore, but it is indented, which is kind of weird. Just tiny little things. They just put the little laparoscopic tools in here, and then I've got the one here still. My belly button was super bruised after the surgery, but it's looking a lot better now. And that is the end of this vlog. My surgery went really well. My recovery went really well. For the first week, I was really sore, like super sore, but week 2 wasn't as bad. I was able to manage my pain. I still had a little bit of aches and I still had to take it pretty easy, but now I'm in week 3, I think. It's been 3 weeks since my surgery and I'm feeling really good now. I still can't quite sleep on my side. I am a side sleeper, so sleeping on my back has been really hard and I haven't been sleeping well. I think tonight I might try on my side again. I did try a few nights ago and I was able to do it for a little bit, but then it just felt weird inside. So that's the best way I can describe it. So I think I might try that again tonight and see how it goes. Other than that, I'm healing up really nicely. I finally did take those bandages off and it was a little scary at first. Actually, I took the band-aids off on day 3 or 4 and there were steri strips underneath that. I had my post-op about a week after my surgery and the surgeon actually took off the steri strips after a week. And he said that it was looking really good, healing nicely and everything. And he was super nice, just asking if I was okay and how things were going and if everything was the way it should be, like normal everyday life stuff. And yeah, I had no complaints about it, although I do have a complaint about the bill, but there's not much you can do about that. I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this gallbladder removal journey. If you got this far in the video, put a heart emoji down in the comments below the video. That would mean the world to me if you guys watched this far. I have a lot of updates to bring to you guys, but the biggest one is I'm just going to be posting once a week. I have been posting about 2 to 3 times, but I have a lot going on right now and I just returned back to work. So I'm going to try and update you guys with as much information as I can each week. So make sure that you're subscribed. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can get notifications. And I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you guys on next Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye.